And rolling up and down the fingers. And into the palm. And the pad to the pinky. And the thumb. Down to the wrist. And up to the knuckles, rolling across. Hey, Richard. And we are back at the fingers. Index and thumb. Middle finger. Ring finger. And pinky. Let's go to the other hand, index. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And today, why don't we throw it up in the air and catch? Three, two, one. Drop the ball on the ground, assess how the feet are feeling, and step on the ball right in the middle of the foot. 3 times. Move it up to the knuckles, press down on each, going across. Roll across the knuckles. Go down to the top of the heel, pivot on the toes, and roll across the top of the heel. Press down right below the first knuckle, at the side of the top of the heel, and in the middle of the 5th metatarsal. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release, reassess, and go to the other foot, same thing. Knuckles. Cross the knuckles. Across the top of the heel. Press in the 3 spots. Roll down the bones. And scribble. Three, two, one, release. Get the ball out of the way. Reassess how the feet feel. And shake the tree. 3, 2, 1. Center and twist at the waist, swinging the arms. And let's center with some ocean wave breathing. Fingers and thumb at the base of the spine. Step out, gather in starlight. And center. Same thing the other way. And center. And take 16 steps with each foot. And then go elbow to knee, opposite knee. Don't have to touch it. 8 times each way. Then tap the back of the heel 8 times each way. And then tap the back of the heel behind you 8 times. And then step 45 degrees or so forward and twist 8 times. Take one more time. And then walk, march, or jog. We're going to do the standing core and leg exercises today. Things like forward leg swings and back swings and lateral movements, so no squats involved. I think I'm going to sprint to get the heart rate going, but you can do whatever feels right for you today, including exactly what you're doing. Just be safe. Bands in the after class. Going to get going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Ten, 20, 30. 2 deep breaths. Interlace your fingers. Raise the hands up overhead. Come up on your toes if you can. Come on down. Reach back if you can. Back to center, bend to one side. And up and bend to the other side. Come on up, lower the hands to the chest, press out. And come on down, interlace the fingers behind the back, raise the hands up. A little higher. Come on down and shrug. Place your fingers on your shoulders, rotate the elbows in a big circle forward. And backwards. Extend the arms, tap the shoulders. Wrap yourself in a big bear hug. Nice inhale, exhale, another bear hug with the other arm on top. Do the same thing one more time, alternating the position of the arms. Rotate the arms. And go the other way. There are some birds out the window there. That has the cat's attention. One palm down, one palm up, flip-flop. Bring one arm behind the back, press down and in on the elbow. And then the other. Grab both elbows, rock side to side. Come on down, rotate the neck. Go the other way. nod, and go ear to shoulder. Bring your hand over your head, cup your ear, tug your head towards your shoulder, and look up out of the corner of your eyes. Chin is in the air. And now tuck it in towards the collarbone on the same side as your arm. Come on back. Same thing the other way. Cup the ear looking up and out of the corner of your eyes. And then tuck the chin in towards the collarbone. Come on back. Let us do a side lunge. Let's go the other way. And then let's pick up the stick. Bring it behind one leg. Hinge at the waist. Slide down the stick with the one hand and stretch the hamstrings. Do the same thing to the other leg. Come on up. Press the sole of the foot against the stick to stretch the calf muscles. Other foot. And then let's bring the stick in front and it's a Booyah stick there. Let's do some flip-flops. And then a big circle out in front. And reverse. Go laterally in one direction. And then in the other. Bring the stick behind the back into the crook of the elbows and twist at the waist. If you can, extend backwards. Otherwise, keep twisting. Come on back. Tuck in your chin. Peck like a pigeon. Bring the stick up to the shoulders. Twist the body, keep the head and hips facing forward. Raise the stick up overhead, down below the waist. Back up over the head and behind you if you can, otherwise just overhead. Bring it down to the side, swing it behind you. And then the other side. And then bring it to the center. Hold on with two hands, one hand or a finger or two. Come up on your toes and then back on your heels. Second each position about 15 times. And 15. Okay, let's do our balance exercise. You can keep the stick off to one side, down on the ground if you want. Put all your weight on one channel, one leg, one foot. Toes of the other foot are touching the ground. Pick them up if you can, move them around. If you can, pick the stick up to the chest. Otherwise, keep it right where it is if you need it there. If you can move the foot around, do so. And if you can move the stick around, do so. And come on down. Same thing on the other side. Three, two, one, and down. All right, we're going to do our standing core for the legs. If you want to hold on to the stick, we're going to be doing things like kicks. Feel free to do so, of course. You could be next to a wall or a chair for support if you need it. Whatever you need to do, make sure you're safe. We're going to do 10 kicks with one leg. Straight up. 8, 9, 10, and then the other leg. And now we're going to move the leg back without bending the knee. Straight back, 10 times each leg. And the other. Now we'll do some laterals. Out to the side, 10 times each leg. And then we're going to tap and come back, going across. And the other way. And then we're going to bend the knee and do some butt kicks. And then knee to the same elbow, alternating. Don't have to touch, as always. Go ahead if you can, that's great. And you can keep doing that or cross your arms and go to the opposite knee to elbow. And then finally we're going to do some external hip rotations. Only go as high, and do the same side 10 times. Only go as high as feels comfortable for you. And 10. All right, take a couple of recovery breaths before we do our box breathing. You'll recall, and again, you can make your own cadence on this if I'm going too fast or too slow for you. Just do it at whatever speed works. It's 4 beats in, 4 beats hold, 4 beats on the exhale, 4 beats on the hold before you would do it again. You do 3 rounds. Here we go. And then rub the hands together to cultivate chi and form that chi ball. Center with it. 2 breaths. And we're opening our hearts. Pausing. And sending it out. Centering. 2 breaths. And bring down heavenly chi. Let us go down and gather it up from the earth. And that's enough.
Thank you, Tom.
Hey, Mira, take care. Have a good one.
You too.
I shall.
Thanks, Tom.
Nina, take care. Good. Shimon, have one wonderful day out there in sunny California. And Jonathan, hello and welcome. Bands. I'm going to get the yellow to start with the arms. An old favorite, the old bicep curl. Hand down on one hip, come across the body, bring it up. A lot of ways to do bicep curls with bands, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch to the other. And 10. And let's do some tricep extensions behind the back. And then switch. All right, and I'm going to get down on the floor and get a heavier band myself. We're going to do some clamshells and bridges with the band. So I'll wrap it around the top of the knee. Lie on the side, one side. Wait a couple more seconds here, make sure everybody is in position. And then we're going to just lift the top leg up 10 times, holding about a second at the top. And then we're going to go to the other side and do the same. And then we're going to get on our backs. Bring your heels as close to the hips as feels comfortable. Hands are by your side. We're going to come up into a bridge, hold for 2 and down. Up, 1, 2, and down. Up, 1, 2. Up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And take a couple breaths. We're going to do 10 more. This time on number 10, we'll hold for 10. And then come down. Go back to clamshells. But for now, let's just go up, 1, 2, and down. Up. 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 And this is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right, take a couple of breaths. Come on over to your side. And let's do 10 more clamshells on this side. And then go to the other. And we'll take the bands off and stand up. If you had a heavier band, you might want to go to the lighter one. I'm going to do, let me switch to the camera here. I'm going to do 10 more tricep extensions from the back. I'm going straight up this time. And I'll wait for anybody who hasn't finished yet. And switch to the other side. And go in 3, 2, 1, 2. And 10. And some bicep curls. Other way. And 10. Excellent.
Thanks, Tom.
You're welcome, John.